Ito pala ang Senate of Canada building. We're going to the Parliament Hill. May schedule kami sa Senate building. Tsaka sa House of Commons.
Meeting siya sa mga MP.
Oh. At saka meron pa isa. Manonood ng mga video.
Sa IRCC.
Sa IRCC.
Sa
I don't know.
Sa tax,
CRA.
Our first stop was the Senate of Canada building, which used to be Ottawa's central train station.
So, ayan. Naghihintay tayo dito. Okay, this is the Senate building.
It's now home to the Senate, while Center Block undergoes major renovations.
In the meantime, both chambers of Parliament were moved out of the Center Block into temporary buildings. So the Senate was brought over here when the renovation started, and the House of Commons, the lower chamber of Parliament, was brought over to West Block. So as a part of the Parliament of Canada, the Senate and the House of Commons work together to pass legislation that affect all Canadians. So it's the legislative aspect of the government.
Inside, you'll find stunning architecture, marble columns, and a beautifully restored chamber where Canada's senators debate and reviews laws. One of the highlights was seeing the impressive door adorned with the coat of arms of all 13 provinces and territories, a powerful symbol of Canada's unity and diversity. The tour guide gave us great insight into how the Senate works and its role in shaping Canadian legislation. Plus, the blend of historical and modern design here is worth seeing on its own. Next, we visited the House of Commons, currently located at the West Block.
Punta na po kami sa House of Commons guided tour after the Senate building guided tour.
Hotel pala to.
Doon sa likod ng West Block. Naman kasi ano?
Pareho ng mga pakasal kasi isang yan daw. Hotel to train station.
Oo. Pakahangin po today. The tour guide earlier said that the center block will be completed 2032. House of Commons guided tour. Meron kaming visitor pass. House of Commons tours. Silver place, please.
There's still offices around the building.
This is where members of parliament meet to debate and pass laws that shape the country. I actually worked for an MP for over a year, but due to personal reasons, I never had the chance to visit the Parliament Hill during that time. So finally stepping inside this historic space felt incredibly special. It even brought back memories of watching my MP deliver his speeches from afar. The chamber itself is truly unique. Built right inside the courtyard of the West Block, blending original stone walls with striking modern design. During the tour, we got to see the public viewing gallery and learn how the democratic process unfolds, the roles of each party, and how legislation comes to life. Seeing the Member of Parliament sit in person and imagining the debates that happen here every day gave me a deeper appreciation for the work that happens behind the scenes and for the people who represent Canadians in this space.
And that's it for our House of Commons tour, which is temporarily in this West Block building.
West Block.
Our final stop was Parliament, the immersive experience.
The Parliament Immersive Experience is at 211 Sparks Street.
Yes.
So wala siya sa Parliament Hill. Katapat lang, mga 10 minutes walk. So you can hang your clothes here in this area.
This free 45-minute attraction offers a 360-degree virtual tour of the iconic center block. So, to give us that experience without really entering the center block, they gave this free immersive experience.
Each one sounds a different note. This chorus was part of Center Block for almost a century.
The experience includes an exhibition and a multimedia show that brings the history, art, and architecture of Parliament to life through large-scale projections of key spaces, like the Senate, House of Commons, Library of Parliament, Peace Tower, and Memorial Chamber.
The Ottawa River, Center Block is one of the most recognizable landmarks in Canada. With its arches, spires, and rich stonework, it is a masterpiece of Gothic Revival architecture.
With immersive sound, narration, and visual effects, it highlights significant decisions and debates that have taken place at Parliament over nearly a century.
At the northern end of the building is the library, a knowledge center for Parliament.
It's a unique opportunity to explore Canada's democratic heart while the physical building undergoes restoration.
The doors to your right will be opening.
So we're done with the immersive experience of the Parliament.
Before starting any of the official tours, we took some time to explore the grounds of Parliament Hill, and there's so much to see before even stepping inside.
This is the Confederation Building. Lahat sila mukhang castle.
Its Gothic Revival architecture really complements the historic feel of the hill.
Yung mga palasyo ni Elsa.
And this is yung ano ni Samson, yung wall.
Diyan nakatira si Elsa, si Princess Sarah. Dito sino nakatira? Si Master Sedi.
Sedi. Paghahalata edad ah.
Then, we entered through a gate near the Confederation Building and immediately saw the Robert Borden Monument, honoring Canada's 8th Prime Minister who led the country through World War I and introduced key policies like women's suffrage and income tax. From there, we walked past the main Parliament buildings, the West Block, which currently hosts the House of Commons Chamber, the iconic Center Block, and home to the Peace Tower and Library of Parliament. Near the center block, we came across the Centennial Flame, a symbolic eternal flame surrounded by the shields of Canada's provinces and territories. It was lit in 1967 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Confederation. We then continued past the East Block, one of the oldest buildings on the hill. It houses offices for senators and government officials and contains beautifully preserved historic rooms used by Canada's early prime ministers and important figures. The building's stunning Victorian Gothic architecture really adds to the heritage atmosphere. As we continued, we saw several important monuments and statues. The War of 1812 monument, commemorating the soldiers and Indigenous allies who defended Canada. The statue of Sir Wilfrid Laurier, Canada's 7th Prime Minister and first French-Canadian in the role. The monument of Colonel John By, the British engineer who founded Ottawa and built the Rideau Canal. And the statue of William Lyon Mackenzie King, Canada's longest-serving Prime Minister who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. Nearby, we passed the office of the Prime Minister and Privy Council, a striking heritage building, and across the street, we even spotted the Canada Revenue Agency headquarters.
This is the CRA.
Finally, we headed toward the edge of the hill, where we enjoyed incredible views of the Ottawa River and got to know across the water. There's usually a seasonal river tour here. Still, the lookout was a beautiful spot to take it all in. Up our walk in Majors Hill Park, just a short distance away.
That's Ottawa River.
It's full of greenery and flowers, perfect for a quick break or panoramic view of Parliament from a distance. Honestly, even before stepping inside the buildings, exploring the hill's grounds gave us a deep appreciation for the history, beauty, and symbolism of Canada's capital.
Parliament.